You know how you sometimes see a simple math problem online and the comments are just an absolute war zone? Well, that happens all the time. And it's because, believe it or not, math is a language. And just like any language, if we don't all follow the same rules of grammar, we get total chaos. So today, we're going to uncover that universal grammar for math.
So, let's start with a puzzle that seems really simple on the surface. But trust me, it's the kind of thing that sparks those endless debates, and for a pretty good reason.
Okay, take a look at this. 5 plus 2 times 3. Now, if you just go from left to right, you might do 5 plus 2, that's 7, right? Then multiply by 3, you get 21. Makes sense. But what if someone else does the multiplication first? So 2 times 3 is 6, and then they add the 5 to get 11. Wait, which one is it? We have two totally different answers from the exact same problem. This right here is why we desperately need a clear set of rules.
To solve this kind of dilemma, we can't just guess or pick our favorite answer. We need a universal set of instructions. You can think of it like a blueprint that every single person, mathematicians, students, even computers, all follow to get to the one correct conclusion.
It's kind of like this. When Noah was building the ark, he was given a really precise set of instructions. Imagine if he'd done things out of order. The whole thing probably wouldn't have floated, right? Well, math is the exact same way. The order you do things in is absolutely crucial. So the bottom line is, math needs a single standard procedure. This isn't about opinions or what feels right. It's about having a system so consistent that a problem solved in Tokyo gets the exact same answer as one solved in Toronto, every single time. And that system, it has a name. It's called the order of operations. This is our official blueprint. It's the set of rules that tells us the exact correct sequence for solving any math problem, and it gets rid of all the guesswork. Okay, so how on earth are you supposed to remember this blueprint? Well, luckily, we have a really powerful acronym that acts like our toolkit for getting it right every time.
And here it is, PEMDAS. P is for parentheses. You always solve what's inside those first. E is for exponents, the little numbers up top. Now here is the most important part. MD is for multiplication and division. They're on the same level, like partners, so you just work through them from left to right, whichever comes first. And the exact same thing goes for AS, addition and subtraction. They're a team too. You just solve them from left to right as you see them. That left to right rule is the secret sauce.
All right, theory's one thing, but let's actually put this blueprint to work. We're going to use PEMDAS and finally bring some order to the chaos. Let's go all the way back to our original problem, the one that caused all the trouble. Now that we have our PEMDAS toolkit, we can tackle this thing with confidence. Okay, using PEMDAS, we scan for parentheses. Nope. Any exponents? Nope. But we do see multiplication. That gets priority over addition, so we do that first. 2 times 3 is 6. Now the problem is just a simple addition. 5 plus 6 gives us 11. That's it, the one true answer. See how the blueprint gives us a clear path and gets everyone to the same correct results? Okay, let's try another one. This time we'll add a little wrinkle. This problem introduces parentheses. How does that change things? Well, PEMDAS is crystal clear. That P for parentheses comes first. It's the VIP. So before we do anything else, we solve what's inside. 4 plus 3 is 7. Now the problem just becomes 7 times 2, which of course is 14. That is the power of parentheses. They totally take over and change the order of the calculation, demanding to be solved first. All right, time for one last example. This one's going to bring in exponents and division so we can use even more of our awesome PEMDAS toolkit. Following our blueprint, the E for exponents comes way before division or addition. So first things first, 2 to the power of 3 is 8. Now our problem is 8 plus 6 divided by 2. Okay, division is next in line. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And now all that's left is a simple addition. 8 plus 3 equals 11. See? Each step is super clear, it's logical, and it leads us directly to the right answer. That's how reliable this system is. So, you've seen the blueprint. You've watched it in action. You get the rules. Now it's time for you to be the architect. So here's a final challenge for you. Take a look at this expression. You've got the blueprint. You know the rules of PEMDAS. The power to find that single correct answer is totally in your hands. Go ahead and pause here, solve it, and prove that you've mastered the blueprint.